Hi, and welcome to Friday Sews. I'm Erica, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I work on creating a vintage-inspired wardrobe that feels as comfortable as a pair of secret pajamas, and share hair tutorials for styles like this one. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. It's really great to see you again. So, I got a lot to talk about. I thought I would start out by sharing with you guys on me the pants I showed last week. Let me sit on a chair. These are the Pattern Emporium. They're very long. Palazzo pants in this Liverpool knit. They've got a flat waistband. I've got them a little bit gathered in the back because my waistband size was right, but I wanted to kind of move any gathering to the back of the pant. I could adjust that a little bit, but I kind of like the way it looks. So these are super comfy. I've just got them on today with a little tank top and a little plaid shirt. I made them out of Liverpool knit fabric in this blue color from Express Knit. I just realized all the fabric I'm going to show you guys today is from Express Knit. It's not sponsored. I just did a big haul from them and been sewing through it, so that's why. These are the subtle flares, if you can believe that. They've got a lot of movement and body. I think the dramatic flares would be almost a little too much for me unless I made it out of a more drapey fabric. So that was something I made last week. Now I'm gonna go pop on the first of the 3 makes I've made this week, but I'll talk to you about it first. This is another Pattern Emporium pattern. This is the Hello Gorgeous top. Oh, here's the front. The Hello Gorgeous top, and it's supposed to be a puff sleeve, but if you leave off the cuff on the puff, you get this nice big flutter sleeve, which you'll see on in a moment. I did the high square neck, which is a really nice, like, moderate square neckline, and it's got a soft, rounded square. It's not like a really pointy one. I used a size 8 on this, and I take it in quite a bit on the side seams because it is a semi-fitted pattern, so it's fitted in the bust, but then it's not as fitted through the stomach and the waist, and I like just a little bit more of a fitted look. So I use the 8 because that's perfect for the upper part of my body, and then I just take it in a little bit. So I will be right back. I'll try this on for you. Top, as you can see, it's got that nice square neck, and it is a bound neckline. This is the length of it. I made the shorter of the lengths. This is the short sleeve without the puff, so usually you would gather it up and do a band to make a puff, which I will do in future versions, but I really liked this with a little sway. I'm gonna just tuck it in really quick so you can see how it looks tucked in to the pants, which is how I'll probably wear it the most. I'm not 100% sold on the seafoam green color. It's my first time wearing this color, but I don't think it's bad, and I really like it with the pants. So that is the Pattern Emporium Hello Gorgeous top. This is an ITY jersey, like I said, from Express Knit. I'll put a link to their website down below. This is really cheap, and I only used a yard of it, so it was a good way of testing this pattern again and seeing how I feel about it. I definitely will make more. I can show you actually my plan to make more in a minute. But yeah, that is my first make of the week. So let me go and change into my next make, which is a skirt that we'll try with this shirt. Okay, so this is my next make. So this is a skirt hack from the Gertie Sews Vintage Casual book. It is a pencil skirt that you modify by adding panels and a flounce at the bottom. Did this out of some Liverpool fabric. And what I did was I did a flat waistband, and then I put elastic in just the back half of the waist. So it's flat in the front and elasticated in the back. And actually, I had not tried it with this seafoam top yet, but it's pretty cute. Now, let me tell you some truths here about this one. First of all, this is not a silhouette I wear very often, but I'm trying some new things. I'm exploring some new ideas. Like I said, the Gertie Vintage Casual book is where I got the idea, but the actual skirt pattern is a free pattern, which I'll link down below, from Patterns for Pirates. It is their knit pencil skirt pattern, and it fits me much better than anything Gertie drafts for the bottom half of my body. So Gertie patterns tend to have a very large difference between the waist and the hip. She drafts for a curvy hip. I am an inverted triangle body shape. So if I try to make a dress from Gertie, and I actually have her Patreon, I love her, but I can't really make her patterns. So what happens is my waist is a larger pattern size than my hip measurement. It's like 2 sizes smaller in her patterns for my hip. And then my waist is 1 size, and then my bust is a different size. So if I try to make a dress, I'm grading between 3 sizes, and those sizes aren't right next to each other. There's like a size in between my waist and my hip. So the Patterns for Pirates and most other patterns fit me much better than Gertie's do, honestly. Her tops are fine, her bottoms are difficult for me. So I just used the Pattern for Pirates pattern for the pencil skirt and followed the directions. But that being said, when you get the Vintage Casual book, there's all these hacks for the basic patterns, and the hacks are things I learned how to do in school. So my pattern drafting book, I compared the directions, and they're exactly the same. So I don't feel like I would be robbing her of a design or copying her if I showed you guys how I did this. So if you guys wanted a sew along or a pattern drafting thing of just taking the Pattern for Pirates pencil skirt and modifying it to have the flounce at the bottom and the little panels, let me know, because I'd be down to do that and share with you guys the information that I have from my pattern drafting book. For those of you who don't know, I do have a degree in fashion design. I just hate pattern drafting, but I can do it, and I'd be happy to share with you guys what I know if you want a skirt like this too. And maybe you don't want to buy the Gertie Vintage Casual book, or maybe you have a pencil skirt that really fits you well, but you want it to be a flouncy bottomed one. Okay, so that's the waffle on that. And then last but not least, actually what I'll do is I'll change into this dress, and then I will show you guys the skirt not on so you can really see it. But this dress is my last make. This is one of my make 9s. So I actually have, I'll show you guys in a second my make 9 progress, but this is a pencil dress. It's like a polka dot wiggle dress, which was in my make 9 list. This is the Ragamuffin Patterns Bonnie, and then I made a change to it. So I actually put, it'd be hard to see because it's black and white, but it has like this little, you see that little ruching piece right there, right here? So I sewed some clear elastic on the back and gathered it up, and I've got a little bit of ruching right in the middle of the neckline, which I think is pretty cute. So let me come back in this one. Before we talk about the dress, let me just show you the skirt, not on a person, so you can see. So see, there we go. Flat waistband in the front, elasticated back. It's got panels, front panel and 2 sides for the front and the back, and it's got that little bit of ounce. So there you go. Okay. It's a make 9. Let me stand on the chair. I really need to figure out a better filming angle for you guys to be able to see all of me. All right, this is also from Express Knit. It is a dress. It's a wiggle dress, but I don't make it super fitted through the legs because, again, inverted triangle body shape. So it's more of a 50s fit wiggle dress. It's not as like super tight. did, as you can see, there's the little ruching in the very front. The sleeves are petal sleeves, and I just borrowed that sleeve pattern from another dress and just smooshed it in. I have mixed feelings about this. I do like it. Oh, this is a DTY polyester from Express Knit. Like I said, everything's from Express Knit. I do like this dress a lot. Seeing it on again, it's really cute. But I don't really wear this silhouette very often. And so for me, it's a little intimidating to wear this. But I'm trying to be kinder to myself and friendlier to it. I went through a time period very recently, like in the last couple of years, where I was about 10 pounds underweight from having thyroid issues. So those, it was misdiagnosed with hypothyroidism, where your thyroid doesn't make enough stuff, so it's too slow. And so I was given medication I did not need, and it caused me to have hyperthyroidism and drop weight like crazy and be super crazy sick and have high blood pressure. So finally that's all settled, and I gained the 10 pounds back. So I'm trying to become friends with this version of my body that's healthy, and hence that's why I'm making these more form-fitting pieces of clothing to try to sort of, you know, just embrace that with mixed results. So I do like this dress, and I will wear it this summer, I think, because it's really soft. It's like a DTY, like that brushed soft poly, so yeah, it's really soft. And look, it's my make 9. So we have made the Nyoka dress, we've made the pattern Emporium Hello Gorgeous, we have made the Palazzo pants, and we've made a wiggle dress. I'm doing pretty good. So I have more dresses, more things to show you that are upcoming plans, and none of them are gonna knock off any of these other boxes. But that's okay. We'll get to them when we do. So let's go with plans first before I show you other ideas. So I'm definitely wanting to make another Hello Gorgeous top, and so I want to make it out of this ITY fabric. This is again from Express Knits, but I love it. It's this beautiful black background with red flowers and mint leaves, and I just think it's really pretty, and I'm excited to make this up. I feel like there's like a mint red black kind of theme happening here, and I'm okay with that. And then I want to make a second pair of the Palazzo pants, and I've got this black bullet knit. This is a little bit more lightweight than the one I just made, so I think it'd be a nice summer pant. But wouldn't this be a rather chic outfit with the fluttery sleeve, this shirt, and then the pants? I think it could look quite 1940s and sort of resort-ish. I don't know. So then, after having so much good luck with Pattern Emporium, oh, it's Percy. Percy, do you want to say hi to the peoples? Do you want to come visit? He might not. He might just want to scream in the kitchen for no reason, because he do that. So I went back on their website, and I decided to have a look at some of their other patterns, because I was thinking after making the flouncy skirt, maybe I wanted another dress like that, and I found the Going Places dress. So as you can see, it's got a couple different necklines, boat, scoop, and square. It's got a flounced version, it's got a fitted version, and it's got a sort of fit and flare version. So I bought the pattern. This is some of the makes with the pattern. Isn't it cool? And then, look, there it is. There's these beautiful flouncy bottomed dresses. They're just gorgeous. So I definitely want to make that. And I thought about making it with this DTY as a test fit. So I want to make the flounce skirt version. And I've got this pretty black floral with pink. So it's got a good stretch, good recovery. Like I said, it's another brushed poly. It's the same as this fabric, but in a floral. And I think it would make a good version of the Going Places dress. So that is a plan. And then finally, one of the things issue on my Make 9 is beach pajamas, right down there, beach pajamas. So I was looking at pictures of beach pajamas, and I found this ensemble, which I just thought was gorgeous, and I really wanted it. And then Pattern Emporium did a sneak peek on their Facebook group, which if you're not on their Facebook group, you should definitely join it. It's really friendly and cool, and you get to find out about all their patterns. But they have created the Sea Change wide leg jumpsuit, and this is in a woven fabric, and it comes out the 25th, I think, of this month, and I'm definitely going to try to make this. I never make things out of woven, but it's designed for woven fabrics with drape. They talk about rayon chalet, viscose, crepe polywool or viscose. But so what it is it's a jumpsuit, and it fits in the bust, and then from underarm pretty much to the floor, it's just this wide leg drape of fabric. And then you can wear a belt with it or some little ties. You can make a short version. You can make a 3/4 version. There's like a play suit. There's a jumpsuit length. So I think in the right rayon chalet, it would be a really cool sort of, it would feel like a beach pajama, you know, like if I could find a big floral, it could be really a beautiful beach pajama look. Because I mean, if you look at that, it's not much different in shape. You know, the straps are a little narrower, but aside from that. So I'm thinking I could make that and maybe make like a cocoon coat with it, like a little kimono kind of sweater, and wear those together. And that would solve the Make 9 problem. Now, that being said, there are two things on my Make 9 list that I don't know if they're actually going to get made because I've really rethought them. So one is I'm definitely making the Sirocco jumpsuit. I have plans to do that. I'm definitely making that blouse. I feel like the 1930s skirt is probably not going to happen as much as I like the idea. I feel like that fluted pencil skirt is probably the closest I'm going to get to that, just because the 30 skirts are so long, they're not really walkable for me. And then I don't know if I'm actually going to remake the Lucida dress. As much as I love it, I feel like I have items in my wardrobe that fit me better and are more flattering, but maybe if I find the right fabric, I'll give it another try. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna have to edit this because boy, this is long. But if you guys did stick around for the whole thing, thank you, and I'll see you guys next week for more Friday Sews. Bye!